Hey, it's Golden Buddha here, back with some more RPG supplements for us to look at today. So, today we got a little something for Mothership. It's this rules light sci-fi horror game. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's pretty damn good. So, this is a supplement for that. The supplement is called Gordinaak, as you can see here. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but that sounds sufficiently epic. It's a source book, / campaign setting. Uses the Panic engine for Mothership. And at first, when I looked at this, I got really excited. It's published by Gordinaak Games, and it's $9 on DrivethruRPG if you guys want to check it out. But before you do that, I suggest you watch this and kind of get my 2 cents on it. Or just go buy it. I don't care. It's a free country. Unless you live in Saudi Arabia or something. But anyways, I love this initial image of this armored trooper struggling for his life against some tentacled monstrosity below the black goo. It's pretty fucking cool. Most of the art in this book is cool as fuck in my opinion. Seems to take like a lot of inspiration from Akira and Battle Angel. It seems to take a lot of inspiration from Akira and Battle Angel Alita, like the original like mangas and everything, which I love both of those. But that doesn't really tell you what this is. So what is Gordinaak? Let me read this blurb in the back of the book that just kind of explains it to you, okay? Let's go all the way down to the bottom. He lives beneath your very feet, yet he brings no solace. His aims and desire is for you and all that you know to be destroyed. Basically, you're fucked. But in the meantime, you live, none the wiser. He has devoured everything but the 1,000-mile desert and its inhabitants. The only thing left, his hunger was satiated, but they come for his blood again. They make war. The blood soaks in and awakens him once more. So yeah, it sounds pretty epic. So basically there's this planet called Gordinaak, and you are on it with the players. The game takes place on this planet, as you can see here. So it's basically a little blurb right there, I think. So character creation goes about the same way it does in Mothership. Roll 60-10 for each stat, but it changes it up a little bit, so you have different species to choose from, which I thought was a really nice touch. And you also still have like different jobs too, so you get to pick a species and a job. So there's 5 playable races in total. Let's see. So you got the Guri here. They're like the strong men. They kind of remind me for like Strong Guy from X-Men. Then we got the Satiri. They basically remind me of Goro's race. The what do they call it? The Shokan, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mortal Kombat fans out there. Then we have actually, you know what? They kind of look like Tau too, just a little like the head shape. Like their head shape, they kind of okay. So they have the body of Goro and the head of Tau's from 40K. So I don't know about that combination. That's very unique, I guess. Of course, we got humans because you gotta have humans. We got the Deseti, which is basically like just gecko people. They look pretty chill to me. Then you have the Saiki, and these are psychic gnomes. That's the best way to describe it. I get psychic gnomes. Yeah, because they're really prevalent with that, and they each have their own bonuses, stats and everything. And also this supplement, not only, okay, because this is really what drew me. What really drew me to the supplement is one, it has like not only the Akira feel and the like kind of like post-apocalyptic like vibes I get from this, it also has mechs in it, mech suits and exosuits. So that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, and of course it's got rules for psychics. Because you can't have Akira without psychics. It's not a thing. It's not real at that point. It's got to be, you got to have both in there. So it's really cool with that. And again, I love the artwork for this thing. Let's see. So here's the Mancer section, which is their name for psychers or psychics or whatever we're calling them this week. It's really simple. You get one pattern, which are like minor psionic powers, and then you get one synapse, which are like major psionic powers, like pyrokinesis, terrakinesis, where you can move earth, like your Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know, reading minds, all that cool shit. So you get spell slots basically, like in D&D kind of. But the thing is, you can go over, once you run out of slots, you can go over it. You can cast these things even after you run out of slots. But if you do that, you have to roll on the overexertion table. And that's basically like a psychic backlash table. And I gotta say, I do love it. I really do love it. It's really simple. It's a simple system for risk reward, you know. And some of these in here are kind of funny. And some of them are just plain cool. Like, for example, Mancer Awakening. You inadvertently awaken weak Mancer powers in a nearby non-Mancer. The non-Mancer gains a random pattern, so you can actually, if you fuck up on this, there's a chance you could give someone a power, one of your party members, or just some random NPC, or you could become blind permanently, or deaf permanently, or summon a storm, or become a beacon to every single psychic creature within 1d6 miles, or open a portal to another plane. It's sufficiently weird. I wish it was a little bigger. I really do, but that's just me personally. Because, you know, I feel like you can never have enough fuck shit on, you know, on a critical fumble table or on one of these types of tables. There's always room for more bullshit, always. Then we get to the gear. Gear's pretty standard. You know, you got submachine guns, sniper rifles, blah, 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 heavy machine guns. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here they introduce exoskeletons, exo armors. So they're kind of cool, but they are powered by Psychocene, which is the blood force of this planet. And that's kind of what everybody seems to be fighting over in this. But see this guy right here, he looks so fucking awesome. Chopping apart what seems to be mutant chickens, I think. I don't know. But he's really putting in work with all four of those arms. So we got drones. You can play a rigger, like you know, you can just control drones and stuff and make them do cool stuff, like shoot flamethrowers or take over other mechs and force the pilot to eject, which is awesome. What else do we have here? They have a different panic table, a little bit different, because they kind of put in some stuff that kind of shows how the planet is affecting you, kind of like how Gordinaak's whispers take 2 stress, and you gain, the more stress you gain, yeah, you get more, you know, the planet whispers to you and asks you to do stuff, I guess, or fucked up stuff. Or, you know, you pound your fist against the wall, immediately attack the nearest inanimate object for 1d10 rounds. Like, it's, and ultimately it caps out at death if you build up too much stress. So it's kind of like, It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon, I guess. You build up too much stress and then you just die. If any of you guys have ever played that, great game. If you haven't played it, go play it. And here's a nice page of just some guy being fucking ripped out of a mech, and he's about to have a bad time in the pit of the whatever the hell that thing is. Kind of reminds me of a sarlacc, but way more. That's probably what a sarlacc looks like when it's out of the sand, honestly. And it's, man, I don't even know, but that's, oof, that's rough. Oh, and then we have a mutation table. Now, personally, I think that this mutation table could actually be bigger. See, it only has 20 mutations on it. And to me, I think that's a little bit low for a mutation table. Like, looking at some of the other mutation tables from other Mothership supplements, such as Gradient Descent or Pound of Flesh, it's kind of small. Like, usually their tables are like what, like 50? Like that. Now that's 50. You know, that's pretty good, but this is kind of skimped. And that is one thing that I kind of don't like about this book. This book really is style over substance. I really will say that. And there's a lot of good style. There's a lot of good design in this book. I like some of the ideas they're working with. They got a mech creation system, which is nice. It's simple, easy to do. I'm not gonna go too in depth with it, but it's not like, you know, you're not gonna be number crunching all day for it. It's super simple, okay? But yeah, it seems like there is a lot of wasted space in this book, especially compared to other Mothership supplements, where they try to stuff everything into like every inch of the paper. Every part of the paper is used. Like every part of the supplement is used in a lot of these Mothership modules. But this, there's so much empty space here. Like this right here, this, so much more could be put in here. Okay? Look at all this empty space around this cool drawing. This is a cool drawing, but I would rather have like stuff describing the setting, you know, give me some more detail to the setting, because this setting is very, very bare bones. Here we get a overview of the island where everything takes place. You got the main city in the middle. You got a train kind of going to this section. You have the desert, you have the altar, you have the graves, the tear, and you have the sea surrounding it, which is very deadly. Oh, and then we have another cool part that kind of tells us a little bit more. So Gordinaak is a planet. Gordinaak is alive, and he wants you dead. Ancient secrets in the sand. A single desert continent surrounded. From black oceans emerge unimaginable terrors. One city stands above all others. A city of clans and their battles. This is Gordinaak. Again, that's cool. I like shit like this. But then it goes on to describe the main city of Oza, and it gives you practically nothing. Like, again, look at this. It's a really small table of random encounters. It's 10. A D10. Roll a D10. That's not enough for the only city. Look at how big this city is. Especially if this is drawing inspiration from like cyberpunk stuff, like you know, like Battle Angel Alita, or Akira. There's, you know, I'm pretty sure there's tons of people packed in here. There should not just be a D10 worth of encounters, like D20 at least, maybe more, probably more. So they talk a little bit about the city and how shitty it is. I got a cool picture there. Then you have Old Town, which is where the even shittier people live. Again, another D10. Oh, and you know what this is missing as well? This is missing a rumor table. This needs a rumor table, okay? I don't know why there's no rumor table in this, because you know, just walking around. Rumor tables are great. I know, like, they don't really get used all that much, but really, if you want to throw in red herrings, if you want to catch people's interest, put in a rumor table and just roll on there every session or two, and that'll give people ideas of what to do, or what they can do, or what they should do, or, you know, where the treasure is. It's nice to have, you know. Let's see what else we got. We got the graves. Again, not all of this wasted space in here. Oh, another cool picture here. Oh shit, he got the, I don't know what kind of car that is, but that shit is dope. He got the Akira bike over here, looking off at the twin moons. It's fucking awesome. We got the altar, slow sands. These two don't even get description, so we don't even know what the altar is. Like, nobody gives us a description of what the altar is. We just have to infer, like, what it is. Nobody gives us a description of the slow sands. We just have to infer, like, because deserts are different. Like, not all deserts are the same. Like, you know, like the desert in Mongolia isn't the same as the desert in North Africa. You know, they're two, or just like the desert in North Africa isn't the same as a desert in America. They're different. Like, they're similar, but they're not the same. So, I don't know. They could have done, again, they could have done way more with this. Way more. We got non-player character sections. We have the two controllers of the two main factions that control. They're both powerful psychers, and I get a lot of Akira vibes from these guys. Like the psychic kids from Akira. That's really the vibes I get from them. But yeah, one of them is going crazy. One of them's trying not to go crazy. That's basically it of it. This guy, he's literally wielding the weapon from Battle Angel Alita, the rocket hammer that Alita's dad uses. Yeah, he's literally wielding that. So yeah, I don't know. Of course, he's crazy too. Monsters, other stuff, flesh mechs, cool shit. But again, not enough. There's a factory table. Which I don't get that. Like, it's like a factory table for the mechs, but why not just have like a, you know what, this also needs a building generator, because we don't really know what's in this city. Like, we know it's a cyberpunk shithole, but we don't know like what the city makes, or like it's a lot to fill in. And I know this is a rules light system, but I kind of want some kind of tables to just give me a jumping off point, and this isn't really helping me. Sandpoint. Oh, you have generators here to kind of help you make some of the gangs. Yes, these ones, I like these a little bit more, because there's a little bit, you can roll a d10 on each column and kind of get a bunch of different shit, which I like about that. But again, a lot of wasted space. You could have put in more stuff. And there's a little tiny adventure thing at the end. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's of this book. And again, it's $9 on DrivethruRPG. If you want to go check it out, feel free and support the creators. But I really want to see a redux of this. I want to see an improved version of this. I would love it. And I need to see a bigger mutation table, okay? I need to see a rumor table. Hell, I need to see all of the tables expanded. I want more content. Because this, to me, this is not like the amount of content I would pay $9 for. Like, I did pay $9 for it, but I don't think, for me personally, I wouldn't pay $9 for this if I knew what it was going in. And also, another thing, I was kind of hoping there would be, like, because Gordinaak, the planet, is alive, right? You would think that there would be some kind of like table, like some apocalyptic table. So, you know, everybody's fucked. The planet is becoming self-aware. It's dragging people into the black ocean. You know, it's influencing the leaders of these, you know, of the bastion of civilization. You know, it's reaching out to the psychers and making them do fuck shit. Why not have a table or some kind of progression system where the planet wakes up and eventually, like, you're having like a countdown to Armageddon, kind of like how Morkbork does with the omens. That's great. I think something like this could be implemented with this game, and that would make it 100 times better, up the playability, and give us more of an idea of what the planet is and what it's doing and what its goals are. But for what it's worth, it's cool. But again, you guys make your own judgment on this and go ahead and check it out. It's on DrivethruRPG. I'm putting the link below. And as always, like and subscribe for more content if you want to see more videos like this. This is Golden Buddha telling you to stay enlightened and stay safe.